Breaking news coming in from the state of Karnataka, where the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries has called for a Karnataka Bandh on June 22nd to protest against the abnormal price hike in electricity charges. So we have this breaking news coming in from the state of Karnataka, where the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries has called for a Karnataka Bandh on June 22nd to protest against the abnormal price hike in electricity charges. Now, remember, the power tariffs were increased in the state of Karnataka, after which the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries has now decided to call a bandh on June 22nd to protest against the abnormal price hike in electricity charges. So the people were facing very high electricity bills, after which the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries has decided to call for a Karnataka Bandh on June 22nd to protest against the abnormal price hike in the electricity charges in the state of Karnataka. So we're getting this breaking news from the state of Karnataka, where the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries has now called for a Karnataka Bandh on June 22nd to protest against the abnormal price hike in electricity charges, and they demand the government to look into this issue and do the needful in this case. So they are claiming that the electricity price hike has been very abnormal, and the electricity bill in the month of June is very high. So they have called for a bandh on June 22nd to protest against this abnormal price hike in the electricity charges in the state of Karnataka. So right now we're getting this breaking news from Karnataka, where Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries has called for a Karnataka Bandh on June 22nd to protest against the abnormal price hike in electricity charges. CNN News 18's Akshara is joining us. Akshara, can you give us more details about this decision by the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries in which they have called for a Karnataka Bandh?
From past couple of days, in many industries in Karnataka have been, people from many industries, heads of these industries from Karnataka have been complaining of, a hike in electricity tariff. Even normal people as well complain regarding this. While this continues, a political war of words also continues between Congress and the BJP. Now, the BJP says that the Congress government is the one which has hiked the electricity tariff. That's the reason why, the people of these industrial, establishments and other people are, protesting against this. But on the other hand, you have the Congress party which states that this particular order was passed by the Electricity Commission in the month of May, even before the election results were out. So if BJP should have done this, BJP is the one which has hiked the electricity tariff. A political war of words continues between the two parties here in Karnataka. But on the other hand, you have various other industrial establishments here in Karnataka stating that they are unable to pay the hike, the electricity bill because of the hike in electricity tariff, and have requested the government to ensure that they bring it back, to ensure that they reduce it so they'll be able to pay it. So in this aspect, you have the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industry here in Hubballi, which has called for a bandh on June 22nd to ensure that they send out a message to the government to ensure that they reduce the hike in the electricity tariff.
Also, Akshara, so in the letter that has been released by the Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industry, they've stated that they have made attempts in the past 8 days to convey the seriousness of the impact caused by the hike, but neither the officials nor the government representatives have provided any solution.
Well, you see, yes, they did try to draw the attention of the government regarding this particular whole hike in electricity tariff. In Belgavi as well, many industry establishments have spoken to officials, and as their MLA as well, responding to this particular issue. Satish Jarkiholi, one of the MLA in the Belgavi region, had in fact called in for a meeting to ensure that they get a clear picture of the hike in electricity tariff to ensure they reduce it. Already 2 rounds of meeting have been taken place in Belgavi. They have told that they'll convey this to the Chief Minister. So this process is going on. But on the other hand, you have various other industrial establishments staging protests and trying to mount pressure on the government to ensure that they reduce the hike in this particular electricity tariff.
Also, Akshara, the tariff was notified on May 12 before the Congress formed the government in the state. So who is to be blamed for the price hike in the electricity charges?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, both the BJP and the Congress both the parties are blaming each other. On one hand, the Congress says that this particular revision in electricity hike tariff takes place every year there is a revision in the month of April and June, and it comes to, it will be applied soon after that. So this has been taking place every year as a procedure. So that's been taking place this year as well. But you have the BJP stating that, if there is a hike in electricity tariff, the government can intervene and put a halt to that to ensure that they reduce the electricity tariff. The government must do that, which is now in power, the Congress government. That's what the BJP is saying. But we'll have to wait and watch what the government decision will be, whether they'll go through another cabinet meeting and in one of their cabinet meetings sit and decide on this particular issue, take into consideration the requests of the industrial establishment and the common people as well who have been facing the brunt of this hike in electricity tariff. So we'll have to wait and watch what necessary decision will be taken by the Congress government in the coming time.
All right, Akshara, thank you for giving us all those details.